Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to my subscribers, as always. It's been a while, guys. Today I got a new keyboard, and I just thought I would do the unboxing with you guys and give you my first impressions. This is the Keychron V1 Max. Let's get started. So recently I just started a new job, so I needed I needed basically a new keyboard. So I have the Ducky One that you might have seen on my channel, which is right here, and I'll be comparing this to this new keyboard. So let's get started. Here we go. So this is the Keychron V1 Max. This is an Azerty ISO FR keyboard, and it's a 75%. So the Ducky is what we call a 10 keyless TKL, and this is an 80% keyboard. So I'm going to be showing you a comparison with a full-on keyboard, the Das keyboard versus the Ducky and the V1 Max right here. So this is the wireless version, and this one has the Gateron Banana switches. This retails for the non-wireless version can be found here in France for 99 euros on Amazon and other retailers. I got this one on Amazon because they were the only one carrying the Gateron Banana switches, and this was actually directly from the Keychron seller page on Amazon. So let's get started. I'm going to move this guy right here. So the box comes with a very nice packaging right here, and then this is the internal packaging that you can see like so. Let's see. All right, got the foam. Okay, wonderful. We've got a quick start guide. Okay, and this actually is, so I said, I can't remember if I said it, but so 138 euros wireless version. And this is actually a quite complete keyboard. It has a lot of good things about it. So you've got the red, it comes in red switches, it comes in brown switches, and it comes in the banana switches, which I think are kind of equivalent to the blue. They're a bit more harder to press, which I like personally. So let's just, well, before we look into the keyboard itself, let's see what are the accessories that they have given. So this is the box. We're going to get rid of it now. The keyboard comes with these accessories, I would say. So let's have a look. We have the cable. It's a very nice finish cable, USB-C on both ends. We have a keycap remover. We also have an adapter here for, I believe, because it's a wireless switch, sorry, it's a wireless keyboard, in case you want to extend the receiver point or whatnot, you can actually also be able to, use this cable, put in the adapter, and then depending on if you want the USB-A or the USB-C wireless dongle that you can use, you can also use this to basically get a better signal, or if you're not in the right line of sight of the receiver and the keyboard. All right, it also comes with a screw driver with some screws and another adapter right here. Let me take this out so you can have a better look, which is quite good. I mean, this is I didn't get all of this with the Ducky, and the Ducky was like 207 euros, and this is 138, and that was last year. So we've got another adapter from USB-C to USB-A, depending on your laptop or your computer where you want to use this. So this is a very good addition. We've got this hexa key, I think it's a Van Allen key, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You've got your screwdriver here, and you've got a couple of screws here to, if you want to further customize, I guess, unmount the keyboard, and if you want to change the plates and whatnot in it. So I guess that's going to be very handy. And we have also in this next pouch right here some keys. So this keyboard is works with Linux, Windows, of course, and Mac OS too. So I believe these might be the Mac OS keys that have been provided, and these are actually the Windows keys. So maybe the Mac OS keys are already set by default onto the keyboard. So yeah, one other thing. keycap switch, keycap remover, and this I believe is the remover, the other side for the switches. Okay, so we've got these different keys. So this is good for Windows. And now let's get into the main attraction here, which is the keyboard itself. So let's have a look. Okay. So this first impressions is very sober, is very neat, simple. You have a turning, sorry, I have to write here, I'm going to center this a bit. A turning knob right here for the volume rocker. I really like personally the color combination, the red on the escape key, the, the kind of blue grayish colors of the majority of the main buttons and of the support buttons here, which are black. I believe the wireless version of this keyboard, the casing was a bit translucent. I think that this one isn't, so this is really a matte black. I think this was maybe to differentiate between the wireless version, which is this one, and the wired version, which is a bit like 38 euros, or currently cheaper, 39 euros. Now, let's have a look here quickly. So here you have the port to be able to connect it with your laptop. So the wire right here, you plug it in, and the other part goes into your laptop or your computer, which is great. You have, I believe here, a switch to go into Windows mode. So I'm going to turn this around and see. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this properly, but you switch it one side to the other to go into Windows mapping or Mac OS mapping. And I think this is to, I can't really see, it's quite, oh yeah, this is the Bluetooth and the frequency in which you want the wireless to be functioning and basically turn it on and off. So that's great. You've got two dongles here. This is excellent, actually, for this price, and I think this is very neat what they've done. So you've got your wireless receiver in USB-C mode if your computer only has USB-C, like the new Macs, for example, or you have your USB A, I believe, regular receiver for maybe older laptops who have a combination of both. So this is very complete. This is very good. So these are the receivers for the wireless. And overall, I think that you've got two here levels of inclination of the keyboard when you put it down. So this is pretty standard and this is pretty good. The keyboard is really sturdy, and let's quickly have a look. So by default, these are with macOS keycaps. So this is excellent. So for people wanting, and I think this is really good, guys. Like my Ducky keyboard did not have this, and it was way more expensive. So if you want the Windows keys, or if you're using Linux, then you might want to switch these out. And so you can remove the option and the command, and you've got also the insert. So if I want to remove, maybe because, for example, I'm a software engineer and I use this key ins a lot because in my integrated development environment, we use this a lot for refactoring and calling secondary options and everything. And this is the reason also why I did not go 60%. I was really tempted to go 65 or 60%, even a smaller keyboard, but then I would be missing out on my function row. So this is the smallest size where you still have the function buttons, and we use them as software engineers in our development environments. We're using constantly these buttons. They're so very important for us. So that's why I could not see myself going down to a keyboard where I would like have to do some kind of weird key combination to get the functionality basically. So this is great. I've got the ints. I was a bit concerned that I might not have this because on this keyboard you have the home button right here, page down and page up, and then you have a volume rocker, but then you also have the volume keys right here. So it's a kind of a bit redundant, but this is great. I'll be able to normally pull this out and put in my ins key, which is perfect because this is going to enable me to use this as a shortcut for my secondary options in my development environment. You have also got the Windows key right here so that you can replace this with you can pop out the Apple key. This is great. And you got your Alt, and I believe you should also have our Alt GR, or which is right here. That is for our French ISO, for those who are like me who use the French layout. Well, we have our Alt GR, that's great. And we've got the regular Alt button right here. And yeah, and for you guys who are on the, across the pond, for the dollar sign or the pound sign, you also have this combination. So this is very good. This is like, I really like how they've given more keycaps, and so really to customize a bit further the layout depending on which operating system you want to use this. So this is great. So yeah, this is an overall very quick review. Of course, I'm not going to miss this, obviously, guys. Otherwise, I guess you guys will be a bit bummed. So let's give a shot to how does this sound. So let's have a go. Oh, this space bar is really good. I was a bit concerned that the space bar might not be good enough with the sound, but actually it is so much better. And let me show you this in comparison to my Ducky. So my Ducky is an excellent keyboard. It's been my daily driver since I've gotten it, since a year now. But I just really wanted to go a bit smaller, and so this right here is to give you a comparison between an 80%. So let me just quickly change a bit the orientation here if possible. All right, so now I have changed a bit the angle so that you can see a bit more of the keyboards. So this right here is a 75% and this is an 80% Ducky keyboard. And let's have a look, because these are the clear MX. So for those of you interested to also maybe get the heavier hitting switches. So this, normally the clear MX are also a bit harder to press. So just have a listen to the sound. Clear MX, and these are the Gateron Bananas. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear the difference, but this one is slightly more clicky, but I really like it. I really like it. I think some people might call it maybe slightly thocky. That's the word I believe that's used in this context, but I like the Ducky. But this one is definitely more thocky. It's a bit more, it has a little more click to it. But this space bar, you guys see the difference? I mean, you hear the difference? For me, it's night and day. Night and day. I love the sound of this space bar. Oh yes, this is very subtle. It's definitely a bit more thocky, but so more pleasing to the ears. I love the sound of the space bar. The enters they're okay. Yes, yes, definitely yes. Ducky 3, TKL, Keychron V1 Max, both of them ISO layout. This has been my daily driver. Excellent keyboard. I would still recommend it, especially for those of you who really want to have your insert right here and your page up, page down a bit more, a bit wider. This is, as you can see, like this is the difference right here, right? It's like 2 thumbs difference in terms of width. So if you guys are out there, and let me just compare this with my good old, I would say, keyboard that I unfortunately don't use as much anymore because they're now connected to my NAS servers. So I don't kind of like use them as much, but these are my trustworthy Das keyboard that I got in 2010. So that's saying something in terms of longevity, sorry, my bad. And you know what? The Das keyboard is still going strong. It's still not skipping a beat. These are brown, Cherry MX brown keys in here. And just as to give you an idea of a full blown, I think it's 108 keys versus your 80%, sorry, 75% keys. So yeah, and these are the cherry brown. Really nice, but a bit too fast for me. I like to be pressing down further. These I think are very fast, and my the other Razer one, the Razer Tournament something that I have, which is a TKL keyboard too, just like the Ducky. that one has red switches. And so this is the tournament edition of the Razer. This one is also connected to my other NAS. And yeah, so this is a TKL. So this is an 80%. And these are now red switches from Razer. So this is like a very, very fast typing. What I didn't really like about this keyboard is like as soon as I would just even slightly, I got a bit of a heavy hands. So as soon as I would even just slightly, put my hand on it to do a bit of touch typing, literally I would be starting pressing, and it would be very annoying to me. So that's why I kind of like didn't use this keyboard maybe only a couple of months, and I kind of just connected to my NAS, and I just connect and use it whenever. And this is also an ISO. It's a UK ISO version, so you can see that it has the big enter key, but has a QWERTY layout. But I definitely don't like the sound of the red, and the feel of these keycaps of the Razer are so much, I would say. I want, like, worse wouldn't be nice, but definitely, man, these keys are really, really good. The Ducky, in terms of feel of the switches, it's right in between the Razer and the Keychron right here. And don't get me wrong, here, the quality of the keycaps on the Ducky, I mean, this is an expensive keyboard, is really good. And this tournament Razer keyboard was actually also very expensive, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It has a very nice RGB layout and everything, but the sound and it's not a bad keyboard. It's definitely there, but yeah, this is actually very nice. This is very nice. So yeah, it's going to give a bit of competition to the Ducky. So this is going to be my daily driver at work, and the Ducky will always will be still my daily driver when I'm working from home or coding, long night sessions of coding. So yeah, I hope this helps out, guys. All right, I hope you liked it, and I'll catch you in the next one. As always, thanks a lot for subscribing and listening in. And if you have any questions, please feel free to post it in the comments, and I will most definitely, if I can, I will definitely get back to you and answer any questions. Guys, stay safe and have fun.